Tajh Boyd, one of the OGs, Dandy Dozen, my first quarterback to sign with me as a head coach, and one of the first people to really believe in me as a head coach.
When I looked at him, I saw the idea of what success would be for all of us. His backstory, where he came from, the environment that he was in, how he came to be. He was like, look, I can't promise you anything. I can't promise you that you're going to start the day you get on campus. I can't promise you that you're going to be a great player. He was like, but I can tell you who I am as a man and let you judge me off of that. He was like, I promise you that I'm going to love you. I promise you I'm going to do everything I can to get out whatever you got in you. And he was like, and if we do win, you'll be a part of this place forever. So he was like, you can go to what's already been established and what's already been built at these other universities, or you can come here and help me build it. And I just really wanted to be a part of something. And to me, like that's the definition of a self-made person, right? And nobody does anything alone, but they had a wise counsel. And so I wanted that counsel. And heading into the season, there's going to be guys who came in, or guys that were probably here already, who may end up on what we call the look team, which effectively serves the starters. And some guys is a gut blow. My whole thing for these guys to see is that it's an opportunity to become the player that they can be. I imagine myself walking in and starting the day I got here. And it didn't matter if it was Willie Corn, it didn't matter if Cal Parker was in front of me. Like, I just thought that I was going to walk in and be the guy. And, the first year was the hardest, right? Because you got guys that you competed with in high school and guys that you knew, and you're watching them on TV, and you're not the guy. You're showing up and you're putting the footwork in, but you're not. People on the outside aren't necessarily seeing the fruits of your labor. Coach Sweeney came to us, a group of us who were having these thoughts, and I'm glad the portal didn't exist then, right? And he said, look, man, like I know you guys want to play. He said, you will. He was like, but this is what I want you to understand, and this is what I can guarantee, is that I won't put you on that field until you're ready. The moment you step out into that arena, into Death Valley, you won't have anything to worry about. You won't have any concerns because you'll know that you're ready.
It's been an amazing journey, from the time I met that 17-year-old kid to who he is now. And, everything that we talked about, it happened. He led us to our first ACC championship win in 20 years. He led us to our first 10-win season in 20 years. He led us to our first Orange Bowl in 30 years. We beat Ohio State and Urban Meyer. That was a huge win, a BCS win. But I always say, we talk to our team all the time, we enjoy a lot of shade, from trees that were planted by a lot of people many years ago. And Tajh Boyd's one of those guys.
We try to speak life into these guys because we know that the game itself won't last forever, but what will last are the attributes and the characteristics that you took from the game that are applicable to life. And so, really you're trying to prepare all of these guys for what lies ahead through the game of football. And that's why this is it's a football organization, but it's really just we're in the people development business that just happens to play football.
It's been awesome to see him lead amongst our staff and certainly amongst our team the way he led as a player. He really has hit his stride. He's a great football coach. He's a unique football coach, and he's very smart. He knows the game. He really connects well with the players, and he just commands respect in every room that he walks into. Again, now seeing him as a husband and a father, that's really, really cool for me.